Hi, it's Oa and welcome back to my channel. And tonight we have a night routine and I will be sharing with you guys everything that I do on a weekend basis for my night routine, and I hope you enjoy. Hi, so my night/evening routine usually starts about 5, and as you can see right now, it is basically just me working. I usually work pretty much the whole day, but I still work a little bit in the evening depending on how much work I had that day. And also I had a little dance party as I was recording this, just to keep me motivated and keep me working, because I was working on exams, so I needed a lot of motivation for that. But basically I just had to write a 15-page essay that will be part of my final exams to finish high school, and I just had a really hard time keeping my focus, so I just danced around and tried to keep my energy up so I wouldn't fall asleep as I was working, because honestly this essay is really a hard one. I'm working on time travel and it's a philosophy essay, so it's a hard one. It's really time consuming and really awful. And then I decided to give up for the day and I started working on new bullet journal spread. If you're new to my channel, I post a bullet journal video each weekend, and I was working on new spreads for that, and I believe by the time this video was made that I was working for my October spreads, but I'm not entirely sure, but I believe that's what I was doing. But I basically just work until it's time for me to have dinner, which is in my household usually around 6:30 to 7, depending on the day. So I'm sorry for the really bad lighting. The sun was starting to set already. It's already pretty late in the summer, so the sun was already kind of gone. And then I left to have dinner, which I didn't record because my whole family was there. And then I went back into my room and my dad was kind enough to bring me my coffee, so that's what I had. It's also around this time that I put light into my room because honestly I just couldn't see anything anymore. And I didn't record it, but I went and closed my curtains and everything so that I wouldn't get mosquitoes into my room, because I'm actually allergic to those. So I have to be careful if I have my window open and the light on to not attract any mosquitoes, so I had to be careful with that. But then I just had my coffee, and usually at that time is when I do my daily bullet journal video, but I didn't get that on camera because it's already a hard thing to record, so sometimes it's just too hard to do two things at once. And then by that time it was already pretty late, so I went and got my face all set for my skincare because I had makeup on that day. So I started with this face cleaner, which is an oil base and turns into kind of a cream when you add water. I don't know how to explain it, but it works really well to get off mascara, and waterproof mascara, which is a good thing. And then I have my cleanser, and then I did moisturizer, which I have this Nivea one, which I've been using since I was like probably like 2 or 3. That's what my parents used to put on me when I was a baby, so I've been using it for a while, I would say. And then I just cleaned up after myself, and usually after all of that is done is around, I would say, 9 or 9:30 already, and I just put on a PJ. And yes, I know it's really childish, but that's the only one I still have that has long sleeve, and it's getting cold, so I just wore whatever I had. And by that time I usually start prepping to go to bed because I'm an early riser and I need at least 10 hours of sleep, so I need a lot of sleep if I want to be functioning the next day. But basically what I do is just clean everything off my bed. I have a wheelchair for anyone who hasn't seen that detail throughout the video, but I have a wheelchair, so I just make a pile of everything. A few things goes on the floor, and then I just put on my lights, I get into bed, and I put everything on my wheelchair for the next day. And I do the exact same thing in the opposite side, on the opposite way. When I get up in the morning, I just put everything back on my bed. I'm sorry, I don't know if I got all blurry. I guess it's because of the light. It's not really good quality for, I don't know, recording purposes, I would say. But basically then I go through my to-do list of the day, which I put the recording of my screen because I love this app so much. I already talked a little bit about it in my morning routine actually, but I just wanted to show it to you guys again because it's honestly so good. It's called Task Tree, and I will put it on the screen. But it's basically to-do list app made for people with ADHD, which is what I have. And as you can see, there's a little confetti coming every time I check off a thing that I did throughout the day, and it's honestly so motivating throughout the day to do things, just to be able to click on them and have the confetti. It's honestly the one and only to-do list app that I have kept up with, and because it's on my phone, I can add things whenever I think about them. And at the top I have different tabs for each kind of thing. I have one for each social media, I have one for YouTube especially, where I put all the different steps I need to do for each video so I don't forget something, and it just helped me keep organized, and it's just so helpful. So I just wanted to share it with you guys. I'm not sponsored or anything, but I just thought that maybe I could help someone. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. But basically by that point I am dead tired and I just scroll through my phone for a pretty long time. Usually I watch TikToks for a while, depending on the night and how tired I actually am. And then once I did the last few things I want to do, I usually just call it a night, and then I just go to bed basically. I don't do really anything interesting in my evenings. I just work and go to bed. But I just wanted to share it with you guys because I also did a morning routine, and I thought why not also sharing my evening routine. So I hope you enjoyed, and this video is pretty much over. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little night/evening routine. Hi, I forgot to film an outro to this video, but thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to see more, definitely subscribe for more, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!